Filipino value system and their influence in business practices. Filipino value system is defined by the way of people live their life as an influence of one's culture. It is primarily based on personal alliances, specifically those based on kinship, friendship, obligation, and religions. This includes the collection of values that the majority of Filipinos traditionally held as an important part in their lives, namely common beliefs, moral principles, ethical standards, etiquette, and cultural standards in which these are traditionally important to Filipinos. Here are some Filipino values that we live by. The first one is bahala na.
There's no defined English translation for bahala na. However, there are several interpretations for this. The first one is that the word bahala was derived from the word bathala, which means supreme deity, who was worshipped by the Filipino during the Spanish period.
This belief is when an individual is entrusting their life in the hands of the supreme being or God, in which it symbolizes how religious Filipinos can be. The Filipinos just leave everything to God, including their problems and sufferings, in which this showcases that they are fatalistic and just putting their lives in the hands of fate.
Bahala na, on the contrary, is determined in risk-taking. This was according to Lagmay on 1997, as cited in Pepwa et al. On 2000. It was stated that when Filipinos says, bahala na, they are ready to face the consequences and are determined to achieve their goals or objectives. When they are stating those words, it is as if like they are gathering courage and strength into their system, that they will not give up or surrender.
However, in business, you cannot just put its life in the hands of fate, since there's no definite answer that your business will succeed or not. Everything should be carefully studied or planned, in order for it to avoid or prevent the downfall of the business in the future.
I jumped from a 15-meter high waterfall. Others did it before me, but it was my first time. I really wanted to do it. However, I had no idea if it would hurt me. But in the end of the day, I did it, and it felt extremely good. When I first tried rappelling, everyone around me was afraid. But I thought professionals are there to guide me. When I wore the harness, I was afraid, and I just said, bahala na.
Let's have the second one. We have the pakikisama or pakikipagkapwa-tao.
Pakikisama o pakikipagkapwa-tao. These two are fundamental aspects of Filipino culture. It is a mutual comprehension of the other person's personalities and consciousness. It is treating other with equality, respect, and integrity.
This is a realistic translation of pakikisama o pakikipagkapwa-tao in industry, since the goal of this is to provide useful products and services that will improve the way of living of the people. For example, Pedro is a sole proprietor. His cousin approached him and was trying to borrow 5,000 pesos for an emergency reason. Because he had no personal cash at that time, out of pakikisama, he got the amount of 5,000 pesos from his business collection and lent it to his cousin.
And this will be the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching and listening, and we hope that you've learned something from this video. That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.